Right, hi everyone, and welcome to the shed. This is a shed tour. I want to do a shed tour. I don't want to do a shed tour, but I feel that I should do a shed tour to get it over with because people do keep asking me occasionally for a shed tour. So let's do the shed tour and get it over with. It's going to be a bit boring. It's a shed. But I'll take you around, show you what's behind the camera that you can't see. This is where I normally sit for doing late night listenings, as you know, usually in very late in the evenings, probably a little bit brighter now than it usually is. And then you'll see what I see, and you'll see to this side and that side and up there a little bit and over there, and then your curiosity will be sorted. You'll be okay. You won't be no more curious about what's here because you'll have seen it. So let's get on with it. Oh, there's going to be some noise in the background. Don't worry about that. It's a daytime and I'm doing it while there's enough light really to show you. Right, let's get on with it. We'll go round that way first. Right, so this is where I usually sit, as you can see, and where I play my 78s. I play them from around about this angle, somewhere like that. So coming around here like this. Now this little monstrosity is just a homemade light thing. So when I'm playing records or doing a late night, it just adds a bit of light down onto the area here. Lots of messy plugs. And then if we come up a bit high around here, you'll see I've got a Christmas tree for Christmas. And another light, which I move around depending on how I need the light. At the very top of the shelf here, these are all my 78s here. There's some of these tins, these needle tins here that you must have seen in some of the videos. More 78s along here, some books. Up here is the 45 collection, which is very small. I only collect just cheap ones that I find in charity shops that take an interest, you know, so that's nothing there really that interesting. So yeah, and then of course there's a shelf up here that has me weighing thing for the when I change the stylus on the cartridge around, some cleaning fluid and bits and pieces, and the speakers, which are excellent speakers by the way. These Creative Sound speakers are really good. And of course I showed you this, haven't I? This actually moves, so I can move it around, like, you know, I want to get a proper one day, but it was just a cheap fix. So now we're getting to the side here of boring stuff, because this is just shelves full of stuff like you must have yourself at home, you know, all sorts of stuff there, you know, but it's just shed stuff really. Some of my selfie sticks and things, a spare dog lead, and you know, a hedge trimmer, and you know, very boring stuff, but that's what it is. Now around here is probably where you'll be more interested. I've got my 78 collection, and the main majority of it, I said, there was the stuff that's behind me that you normally see, but yeah, so we've got a collection ranging from up there all the way down here, all the way down here, all the way down to here. And then we have some vinyl that I haven't got a huge amount of vinyl. This is all my vinyl, and then more 78s at the top there. So that if I come back, if I'm doing a vlog or a thing, this is what I see when I'm sitting here. Right, I'll turn you around quick, see if you can get a view of me. This is me sitting here, and then this is me turning it round. This is what I see when I'm doing the vlog, apart from the camera, be a camera there and probably another light there or something like that. Right, so we have another shelf. Recently just sorted this out really, and it's just more sheddy stuff. There's bits and pieces. I have my microphone up there if I use it, some old cassettes that I've got, books and a few things. This is a new thing that I've got, just some screws and bits and pieces and stuff like that. It's just very boring. Some drawers full of stuff, screwdrivers and things and whatever, you know. It's a shed, guys. It's a shed. Now this is the other part. I'll put that away for a minute. Stuff around here. This is my other vlogging area for my other channel, which some of you might not know I've got. but it's also a workbench as well. So it's a workbench, and it's somewhere I might sit to do another vlog. Turn that light out, you might see it a bit better like that. So I do other bits and pieces. I've got some display stuff on there like that, things that you might not always see, but just silly bits and pieces really. Paint stuff and things for doing models. So come around here, I've got my old wireless that I'm going to try and sort out one day. Coming down here, some Revell stuff, Airfix stuff down the bottom here, the old phone which I'm sure you've seen. I've got on display an 8mm camera what I'm waiting to do a vlog on, and that's it really. That's it. I'll come back and try and give you a more open view of the as you come in. There it is. Now this is the outside of the shed, and you see it's just a shed. I keep saying it's just a shed because there it is just a shed, and that's a fork by the way, and that's something I've got to put away. But that's the outside of the shed. Yeah, and then as we come in, there we go, there it all is. Oh, there is some stuff underneath here, there's some drawers and things. I cover it all up really, it's just bits and pieces in there. But that's it, there's nothing else to show, guys. So turning you around, sitting down again, and there we are. Right, so there you are. I hope that has satisfied anyone's curiosity about the shed. As say, some of you probably thought there was 78 wall to wall, but there's not. There's just my collection I've got, which has been thinned down quite considerably over the last few years. I probably, at the height, I probably had around about 4,500. I've now got 1,200, and I'm still thinning out on that as well, because I only want the best of jazz, really. Well, there is some 50s and there is some 40 stuff that I keep, some popular music I keep, but not many. My main sort of thing is jazz, as you may already know. So there you go. But so I don't need a huge amount of shelving for that, because I'm not into the collecting that big. I'm not just don't want to collect for the sake of collecting, if you know what I mean. I just want the best that there is for me, what I like. Some of you guys, there is a lot of great jazz out there, and some of you guys have got some fantastic collections, and I'm really jealous of it, but I haven't got the space anyway, so there's no point in me trying to go down that road. So I just keep the best of the best, or I'll try to anyway. I'll see you again on the next vlog. I will be doing, and there's some interesting vlogs that I've thought of that you might be interested in about 78s. One of them is, why would you want to collect 78s? If you're new to collecting 78s or thinking about collecting 78s, why you would collect them. And another interesting one on the quality difference between 78s in the UK and 78s in the US. There is a difference, and I can tell you why. Anyway, that'll be on the next lot. Catch you later. Right, what am I going to do now? might spin a few 78s.